One of the commonest tests that get done in an IVF clinic is that for tuberculosis. And very surprising, because tuberculosis, I would have thought, is a thing of the past. Yes, there are people who suffer from tuberculosis, unfortunately, even today. But testing for tuberculosis in an IVF setting is disproportionately high. Is it to do with tuberculosis, or is it to do with our fundamental misunderstanding the whole situation or the whole aspect of failure in an IVF cycle? IVF cycles fail because the embryo quality is not optimum in most cases. And we as clinicians or embryologists are not competent for today, at least, to tell you whether this embryo is good enough to implant or not. We can only guess. So because when an IVF cycle fails and uncomfortable questions get asked, the doctor resorts to unnecessary tests. One of those tests is testing for tuberculosis of the womb. If the womb lining shows as a healthy trilaminar appearance, if you have had proper menses all your lives, then believe me, checking for tuberculosis is mostly unnecessary. And in case your tests do come out to be positive, then treating you for 6 or 9 months of anti-tubercular therapy is even more unnecessary. Be careful when you get asked to check for tuberculosis after a cycle has failed, so as to explain the reasons of the failed cycle. If you have been asked to check for tuberculosis right at the start of the treatment, then it may still make sense, because the doctor may be suspecting tuberculosis, especially in the context of a tubal damage or tubal block. But do not get taken in the trap of checking for tuberculosis of the endometrium after your cycles have failed, just to explain the failed cycle.